Okay, here's the deal with the Apple iPhone slash Cisco thing. Just want to get this out there really quick. I think Cisco is merely trying to gain some headlines and press by jumping on the bandwagon of the iPhone announcement from Apple. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, sure, you've got this crappy conferencing phone, who cares? But the big thing is that you can have your name right next to Apple throughout the whole week on everything from Newsweek to the Wall Street Journal to whatever. It's a great PR marketing play. I don't care, I mean, it's just a great place to get your name right next to Apple, right next to Steve Jobs throughout the whole week over this stupid patent thing. And who cares? I just think it's pretty stupid. Cisco, bad move. Other things about the Apple iPhone, there'll be I'll make a whole episode about it. But some things I did want to say, I think it's cool. Gotta have it. Price point is fine. They can charge it, and they're gonna get it. Some of the features about how it won't handle Microsoft apps or Microsoft attachments. Who cares? And, and the big thing is they got 6 months. They got about 3 or 4 months before it comes out. I don't know how many months, but they have plenty of time to work out all these issues. I think it's really cool that it's just a sleek-looking, super cool phone. The idea that you can't install your own apps, I don't think that's a big issue, provided the apps on the phone kick ass. That's the big thing. I mean, you want all this, people are like, oh, I'm not going to be able to install my own stuff. That sucks ass. Well, not really. If the phone kicks ass and does the core set of things you want to do really well, then your need to install apps will go away. I mean, they're installing all these things that we've all wanted to have. GPS and all that. I mean, like the maps, photos, music. I think Steve Jobs said it right when he said, it needs to be kind of a controlled platform so that the phone can run well. I think that's really a smart thing to do. I think that, there's going to be a lot of widget play. I think everybody and their mother's going to be creating all kinds of widgets. There's probably going to be a widget SDK that'll be out there, and maybe, you got to submit the widgets through Apple to get approved so they can go on your phone. Who knows? There's going to be a big playground to play with. But I think that's cool that it's going to go that way. What else I got on the iPhone? I just think it's a really cool. People are talking about the end of cell phones. It's not the end of cell phones. It's Apple's direction on the phone, and I mean, I don't know. I think it's really interesting. I think it's a really great, the silent winner from that announcement is Singular. Here's Singular, who's a brand I thought was kind of going in the trash, and now it's like, if you're a Samsung, if you're any other phone manufacturer and you weren't on Singular, wouldn't you want to then maybe release a phone on Singular just so you could have your phone next to the Apple phone? I mean, come on, it's going to be huge. But I mean, it's like Elvis, deciding to eat at your diner. Oh my God, now your diner is like the baddest shit on the planet. Anyways, I just think that's interesting. Singular, they had the Nokia N62. Was that Sprint? No, I think that's Singular. I think they had the Nokia N62. And how could you even look at another smartphone now? How could you even look at the Dash or any other smartphone after seeing what the iPhone does? You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. And I love the fact that it's got OS X on it. I think it's just rock solid. It's going to be really nice. So, huge props to Singular. I mean, they're just going to cash out. The other thing I think is interesting is that you don't even have to, I don't think you're even going to have to go into a Singular to buy the phone. You could go probably directly to the Apple Store and buy it. But still, they're the main carrier. I love the visual voicemail thing. It's a great thing I've been wanting for years because I hate going through all the goddamn voice prompts to get a message. I hate, hit number 6 to do this, hit number 12 to hit that. If you'd like to reroute the message to a friend that you don't know in Zimbabwe, press 4 now. Press 3 if you like. I hate all that crap. I want to be able to just go send a message, play it. So you're pretty excited about the iPhone. My hair's a little, kind of poof today. Today we're going to go out and talk to some customer service representatives to find out how they think a web form system should work from a particular client side. So let's say you have a complaint or you have questions about your account. You go on your website, blah, 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 and you hit contact us, and you fill out the information, and it gets sent to a service representative. So we're trying to find out whether or not the information that the service representative, what they have, how they answer it, jives with how customers are thinking in the language of help. Personally, what we're seeing is a lot of customers have no idea what they want, and they just ask for the generic. They pick it's like hitting, they dial a phone number and then hitting 0 for the operator. You just want to get to the freaking operator. You want to get to a human. Anyway, so iPhone, good stuff. What else do I got for you? I got nothing else. I'm using this built-in YouTube capture thing, and I think it's working out. Got my orange shirt on today. I gotta go drive around. Oh, I'm moving my desk next week. I'm moving to a spot. I'm not gonna have these trees with me anymore. I have a tree by my desk, no more. That was a bad sound. Everybody's out of town today. There's a little happy face thing where you get the, what else? Other stuff happened. We watched The Covenant recently. Covenant, have you seen that with the 2 kids? The Ipswich kids all get together, and they, and it's really just a spell fest. It's at the end of the movie, after you see some cool effects, these are all witch, kids have witch-like powers, and you have the power, but if you use the power, it ages you. Well, that kind of sucks ass. But so you get the power, right? And of course, there's one kid who's like the bad kid who's used the power all the time, and he's starting to hurt other kids, and that's not a good thing. But at the end of the movie, it was really just a spell fest. It was I'm going to cast my spells at you, and you're going to cast your spells at me, and it's like the weird. The weird liquid alien thing from the Abyss. That's what they were shooting around. Like, I'm going to shoot my blob of energy at you, and you shoot your blob of energy at me. And blob of energy made me think of the Abyss, and it makes me think of Dark City at the end where they have their space battle in the air, The 2 guys go up and they go, and they go, it's a whole space battle thing. Haven't had any coffee yet. Essential man vitamins. Haven't had any of those yet. Stuff that's in my pencil thing. Tripod. Why? Gonna watch The Illusionist this weekend. Hopefully that'll be good. And then some freaking movie about some Australian cartoonist. And we'll create more shows. Another thing is happening out there. But the iPhone, it's really good. Go out and get one as soon as possible. Cisco, whatever is going on. I'm surprised McDonald's hasn't gotten pissed off, or some other brand is dying in a corner that needs to somehow connect to the iTunes or an iPhone story. I don't know. I don't think it's legit, really. Even if it is legit, it's wonderfully hilarious timing. It's good timing. Good PR people. Okay, I guess I've got to go and work. I have nothing else for you, man. The expansion's coming out in World of Warcraft, so everybody and their mother's getting ready for that thing. I've respec'd my Warlock like 4 times, and my Warrior like 3 times. Trying to get that perfect spec, because now the shift is going from PvP to now we've got a level, so we can get to 70. So like you're shifting over, and that's difficult because PvP specs and leveling specs are not the same. They're just 2 different monsters. You're not in the same build, and so you gotta find the right spec for yourself. I love playing casters. Warriors are just hard because they just die. You just die over and over and over. That's what you're all about. Run and die. Run and die. All right, well, have a good weekend. I'll talk to you all soon.